I should start this off like this, but I'll keep it clean. Well, that's funny. It goes with what. Anyway, some of these so-called teachers say that spiritual teachers are snake oil salesmen on YouTube, and they say that the energy is clean and all that. It's like this is coming from like one of the biggest sellouts. you know, he was like a robot. So yeah, he's like very two-faced and everything. But people here are ignorant, so they're gonna believe everything they hear. So I don't think I don't know, when you're on a planet like this, I don't think anyone really fully clears. I mean, this is a hell planet, so who really cleans out there? And you kind of need your own darkness to get you through this. You have to have a balance here. So I don't know what they're talking about, but there's a lot of ignorant people here. A lot. And they're not really learning anything either, but whatever. Same old story, right? But they like to hear this type of things. Without giving any examples. Crystal, thanks for posting your questions here. Crystal, any messages? Just the unicorn energy that's around. That's I don't know, helping you ride through the darkness. Any messages about outlook in 2026? Just trust your intuition and just prepared for anything. Get ready for a surprise, whatever that means. Annie, as I was laying down doing yoga this weekend, I heard footsteps above my head. I felt the presence right of me. Can you tell me who this is? It feels Yeshua's energy. Spirit guide was around. Question 2, I did a healing with a woman yesterday and she went into a deep meditative state. She lost 1 hour. Was a connection on the app. I feel like she was visited by some aliens. There's a Palladian presence there. Yeah, she finally let go of a lot of her, what she's been carrying around. Yeah, it's up to the individual to let go of these things. So she's letting herself heal, as difficult as it is. So, she has a lot of regrets. So, she was wanting to forgive herself slightly. Andrew, I had a dream. I was in my office at work. The room looked different. Filled with new people who were looking at me, asked me who I was, but I was realizing I was supposed to be there. So waking up and realized I was an astral traveling, so I left and I was waking up. Yeah, it was a little bit of a mystery. It's like you're looking at a new timeline. It's like you're looking at a reality that you plan on going to if this place goes to hell. Something like that. That's kind of cool. Like it looks kind of like where you're at, but they don't know who you are. It's like that reality, that version of Earth you haven't been to yet, But when you pop in, it's like, oh, who is this new person? It's like, oh, what are you talking about? And it all kind of comes together. Any messages from my guides? I just feel your mother's energy. I feel like you're healing her a lot due to what you're going through. Because what you're going through, as you know, is like you're crashing through, one reality after the other, right? So, yeah, you're keeping others on their toes, So, but you're handling it well. Yeah, whatever happens, happens. You'll be all right. I'll just put it that way. Jane, October I had considered traveling to Africa with Dean, who I was also with last year. We would visit sacred sites in South Africa and Zimbabwe. Are there any messages concerning? No, it should be all right. I mean, as long as the world is not upside down by then. I think the U.S. might be going through a lot at that point, but it's not really clear. I think Africa would be okay though. So yeah, I think it'd be fine. Any messages? Just know you're on track, and yeah, it's good to be around water. The trees are good, but it feels like it's good to be around water also. But Yuli, I feel like I've had life in deep sea. I've had this image. I see a lot of dark, but I know I was in the water. When I got to the beach, I felt scared, like it's something going to pull me down. Being scary creatures. Yeah, like a mermaid. Well, some of it's mermaid incarnations, but also lifetimes of being out at sea and during a storm. So yeah, it's good to clear out drowning lifetimes or sea creature lifetimes for that matter. Jeez, yeah, just traumas that are looking to release. It seems. Question two: Do NPCs feel emotions I can't understand? Recently, my just said that I have to check how my family is and an NPC and pull my energy from them. Like my son, he doesn't talk to me. I feel like sad about it. Well, I mean, where your son needs to go through. He needs to figure himself out. So he needs to, you know. So yeah, just has to respect his. I can be sad about it. Yeah, it's understood, but I don't know. It's up to you about your son. I mean, you're gonna feel his stuff no matter what. I don't know if your family is really all that much of an NPC. I mean, they're gonna have versions of that. Yeah, it's a weird one. But just realize your son has to go through what he guys. He's on a journey. Look at this place. It's a mess. He needs to do what he has to do to survive. So this is for you to focus on you, not so much him. Just know he's all right, and yeah, get your act together, basically. Yeah, look at it in that point of view. Hopefully that'll help. Um, Angel Worry, can you see if my higher self has any suggestion if I should go outside of the U.S.? If there's a place you want to go, yeah, Europe or yeah, it's if you have if you can make it work, it'd be quite all right. Yeah, I feel like Canada too, but that's up to you. Question two: I noticed tiny slash near the tip of my elephant point right here. Elephant. What is that? Yeah, reptilian. He's checking you out. It's kind of arrogant lizard being. Don't worry too much. Yeah, just tell him. I think ex relationship, just push him away. Cloud waterfall, the current air filter I have has been used for 6 months, and that's its limit. Can you confirm I need a new one, or is it weeks worth in it if I test it out? I think it has a couple more weeks in it. Private session, I told I could have a chance to move more Money 2027 depends on how things go. I was told it has been activated yet. Can you tell me more about this? What should I look forward to? Work on right now. I want to focus too much on the future. Just focus on. I mean, yeah, you're in your igloo. So yeah, but there's no things change between now and then, and they might be trying to make you feel better too. So you gotta go through what you gotta go through. I would focus on now and try and make things better the best you can. I know we're all having a blast here. NPCs are having it well, whatever. Bobby, in meditation, it came up to me that my own process anger is prolonged by my health condition. After connected to the dot inside me now, I feel less consumed to release any message. Anger still in my field. Well, I think some of it has to do with just humanity. Humanity's ignorance. That's up to you. They're pretty ignorant here. Also, your father's ignorance of not listening. I think it's something to do about your dad. He's just not. It's like a big kid, right? He's set in his ways. It's not really. I think. I mean, it's up to you how you feel about it. I feel like he's just not getting it. To make things a little bit easier for everybody. And you can feel what he's going through and all those things. So, not that you need to concentrate on that. It's like disappointment. Question 2. When you connect with the alternative gray version of me, how would you describe the connections that you have? Call him an alternative. Yeah, it's like the one without emotion, the one that can go through. I don't know what I get. Like he can go through a lot and not feel anything. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be miserable right now, and so you can say it's like your neutral version of you. I don't know if you need to connect to it. It's up to you. But yeah, you're pulling away from seem like you're pulling away from guilt from lifetimes where there's a lot of bloodshed in the past, Genghis Kong. So you connect to the gray to help you heal the traumas they've been through in the past. Think of it that way. It's like you connect to the lonely gray, the aliens that are away from. Yeah, it's just a way of just cleansing after being around bloodshed in the past. You know, as you can imagine what that might look like. you know, the war experiences. Julia, can you see my connection to any underground bases in Asia? Well, I mean, kind of need more information on that. Like, are you like wanting to connect to those things, or? I mean, yeah, there's connections there, but it doesn't mean you have to dive into them and open that door up. But yeah, if you're feeling it, yeah, it's good to clear it. Yeah, you really don't need to put yourself to this. I mean, unless you just need to terrorize yourself for your whole life, and hey, more power to you on that. If that's it's like if you need to live a horror movie constantly, more power to you on that one. It's kind of like putting your hand on a stove when it's hot. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to open that up, go right ahead. But yeah, of course, it's just protect yourself, and obviously did get a release on that. Any messages from my guides? It's like I don't know. It's sort of like a spoon you're turning. You're mixing up. Turn the tides. Yeah, just do what you gotta do. You're making life interesting for yourself. Just you're learning how to protect yourself when you do this stuff. So yeah, you're doing shadow work basically. So if you need to dive in there, it's like you're wearing a scuba suit. You don't have to think about that. But it's like you're diving. Okay, here we go. Just prepare yourself when you do this. As you know, but just a reminder. You're just doing deep diving within yourself. Yeah, that's good. It's just be careful what you're pulling out of there and just clear out any attachments and stuff. Yeah, no, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sarah, to Jesus, Saturday, my brother did some shopping for me. Phoned me from the store. He was on the phone 30 minutes. Uh, Reading everything in the store out loud. I made a clear list of prices, and after you call, I couldn't walk very well and was shaking the whole day. I'm feeling well and happy before. What happened? Well, yeah, he's like, how do I protect myself? Well, he's a brother, so it just shows how off balance he is. I do feel like a lizard being talked to. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if you're really talking to your brother. I feel like a creature was talking to you instead. Yeah, I feel like he got possessed, talking to a demonic energy through him. Yeah, I don't think that was him. It was one of his attachments. So, putting your intentions of his attachments to go away. Jeez, that's like family, right? To Jesus, I dreamed I was talking to Jesus. It was summer. I am you, Jesus said. And where are you, Jesus? I asked. I am in prison. He said, oh, I guess you have to help humanity from in there. And I said, what happens? Did I really speak to you? He's confined here. I won't. You don't have to see it as a prison, but yeah, it can be prison. Yeah, his energy is confined here for eternity until people start going within themselves and healing. But their savior. Well, he kind of did it to himself too by saying he's going to be everyone's savior. Say, oh, you're going to save us? Oh, okay. So they literally took him, you know. So now they can't wait. Now they can't let it go. Chris, February 2nd. I remember in my dreams seeing Merlis. I did hug her and talked. Just it's connected to her astral human self here is having trouble. Yeah, she's not sure if she wants to connect again, but she's going through a lot of inner struggles. So yeah, she's just having trouble letting go. But yeah, I feel like you're too good for her and her in the physical. Yeah, people here are all screwed up. They're just like being terrible. So they blame the Illuminati for everything. Any messages from my higher self to me? Well, you're just seeing humans be, at their lowest, not them judge, but you're seeing people at their, you know, like I said, they crying about the Illuminati all day long. It's like, fuck me, you guys are a mess. Last thing you need to worry about is Illuminati. It's like, shit. It's like, so, you're seeing a fallen human race that just refuses to, get its act together. So, we're just experiencing, just don't lose yourself in it. That's all. Stay strong. Yeah, whatever that means, right? DJ, I feel like I'm getting a lot of behind the scenes support from my higher self this week. Any messages? Yeah. Um, but you're mostly feeling more self confidence. You're feeling better about who you are. So that's the biggest thing. Is any gifts or talents I brought in from past lives? I mean, kindness. I mean, you have a bit of telepathy. And you have a good intention. Yeah, you don't get pulled up with all these people and other super abilities and all that. It's like most of them are so lost. But yeah, and whatever you need to, I mean, just talents of just, surviving reality and just knowing yourself and, you know, connecting to your inner magic, manifesting and so on. Osmani, the other day, Carl had a dream that he had my driver's license bank card with him, so he took, I don't know what that word is, with me and told me the other day I had a dream before him that I had to borrow money from him, so I called him in the dream. Why are we having this connect? Well, I think he has like attachments and all that, and he's being tested basically. I wouldn't give him anything. Yeah, you see in the dark side trying to take him over basically. Just clear that crap out and just like, that's his stuff. Yeah, they're trying to like trick you into doing those things, so just clear that out. It's tricksters. Tiny came to visit me right away when I saw him. Seems like different to me, like I didn't feel the same for him. But everything feels so well, you're seeing more of who he is. Yeah, it's like, wow, yeah, whatever was there before, he's just a mess. But realize there's tricksters messing with him. Hey, it's called normal. And most of them say that they're clean and they're high vibration. Maybe they are high vibrational, but they're also very ignorant here too. So yeah, Carl is just another one bites the dust, it seems. Esmeralda, any messages? Um, yeah, just know you're on the right track. You're balanced the best you can. Just don't lose yourself with all this. You see new love coming my way. That's up to you. If you want to put yourself out there and and see who comes your way, that's you know however you plan on doing that. It's up to you though. Brian, an effort to better understand magic, like Merlin in the woods. I would be careful with Merlin though. He's kind of a mess. Any feeling of what to study next? Crystal energy. Um, you just got this is where you follow your own senses though. I mean, look at magic if you want. I mean, it's really, you have to magic. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah. Well, here you mentioned the Bible, a second question. So I would just play it by ear. What's calling you? Any feeling on to which Bible connection to work with or heal now, and why the connection of Moses and Jacob? Um, Yeshua. I think the Jacob stuff. There's something there. It might not show up right away. I don't know anything about Jacob in the Bible, but see, there's a wound there not cleared yet. Jacob's letter. Yeah, it's up to you on that one. So anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for posting your questions. Make sure this is still recording. All right. Thank you everyone for. All right. We'll talk soon. Blessings.